Namaste. So, I wanted to introduce myself to those of you who do not know who I am. My name is Horace Stankavage, and I'm just so grateful, so thankful to be here. I'm so thankful to be doing this, sitting here doing this right now. I just came home from prison, and I've been making a few videos here and there, and I'm learning as I'm going along, but the Lord is leading me as I'm doing this, and I'm just following. So it is what it is, gentlemen, ladies. So I wrote a book called Synchronicities, The Universe Calling, okay? And it should be out and published within, say, 2-3 months, maybe 90 days. It'll be published. But what I'm going to share with you today is some of the things that's in the book, because I feel like it's only right that I share my experience with you, because that's just the way it is. That's what we're supposed to do. And I love you, and I'm not ashamed to say that. And I wish people would stop being afraid to say that I love you. Say it, Listen to a Stevie Wonder song. These 3 words, I love you, right? Listen to the words of that song. And therein you will find security for when your loved ones pass away, or when you are separated from the people that you love and adore for any amount of time. So getting back to what I'm talking about here is synchronicities. What is that? Well, if you've been watching my videos, you know what a synchronicity is. It's the repeating numbers you keep seeing, the situations that keep happening in your life where you think of a song and then all of a sudden it shows up on the radio on your way to work, you're driving, right? That happened, right? No one would believe me anyway, right? So these things are happening for a reason. And it has a lot to do with what day and age we live in. These are not the last days of the earth. You and I don't have the authority to say when this earth is over with. And you and I don't know the hour. We do know, but here's the thing. We don't know that we know yet. And it's not important right now. When is it all going to be over? The important thing is that you don't need to be saved in any way that they've been telling you. Like, Jesus to the cross and all of that. And listen, look, that's a very important story. That's a very important lesson. Jesus is an ascended master, right? He's an ascended master, and he's as much God as you are. I'm 48 years old. My name is Horace Stankavage, again. I'm from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Proud to represent. I love where I'm from. There was a long time that I was ashamed of where I'm from. I don't want to be from there, but now I know. Now I know how special it is to be from this area. And you know what? The people here, we're tough. We're tough people here. We've been through hell and back. And, more on that later. But I love you, Wilkes-Barre. I love you, Scranton. Now, back to me. When I was a kid, maybe about 4 years old, my mother ran off, put my brothers and I in a foster home because she was being abused by my father. My father is a great man, a wonderful man. He had his own journey. He had his own wilderness he had to come out of, right? I love that man so much. And I really wish that if there was anything I could do, it would have been to be more understanding of him and to be closer to him. He's 80 years old now, but that man raised 3 of us by himself. My mother put us in a foster home, took off, right? I love her too. I have nothing but love for you, and I have nothing but love for my family. All of you. Stan Cavages, all of yous. So, at 4 years old, I lost my mother, right? This created in me a fear of abandonment, and it followed me all through my life, right? And that little boy in me always wanted his mother. He wanted to know, where's my mother at? Where'd she go? This beautiful woman, this beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed angel that was in my life that just disappeared, right? That little boy never understood what was going on, right? So I grew up, and my book is about this. So I mean, hopefully you'll buy the book. It's not going to be expensive. I mean, you know what I mean? I understand we're in trying times. I'm in a halfway house right now, and I'm around some of the most dark, heavy spirits that you could imagine. And only by the grace of God am I okay every day. But I do want to change this situation very shortly, and I'm going to, because now I know what I can do. And I know what my power is, and I'm going to teach you as well, if you don't already know. Because there's many of you that are aware, that are way far beyond where I'm at. Some of you are not even near that, but you see these numbers all the time, and you're seeing these things happen, and you know it's no coincidence. There are no mistakes in this universe, family. None. You're going through this for a reason, and you can't mess it up. The only way you can mess it up is if you decide to turn your back on God and say, I don't want no part of that. So be it. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you what my experience is. All my life, I wanted people to like me. I wanted to fit in. You're not supposed to fit in when you were made to stand out. Remember that. So I would be anything, anybody that you wanted me to be. Yeah, oh yeah. So, many of you know this about me. And, you know, my barber used to call me the once every 10 years kid. I'd show up, you know, and then I'd be gone and nobody would know where the hell I went, right? So in my travels, I became an alcoholic. A very, very hopeless alcoholic. I created a lot of hell and a lot of pain and a lot of misery everywhere I went in my wake. There was misery. And I was stumbling around in the dark, and spiritually, I was stumbling around in the dark, trying to find my way. But really what I was doing is I was running. This is escapism at its best. I was running from me. Not only was I running from me, but I was running from God. I was running from happiness. I was running from the very thing that I was trying to run to in the bottle, in the needle, in the drugs. I was running away from the very thing that I was trying to attain. So, I mean, you know, along the way, I have been through some crazy stuff, okay? I don't know if kids may watch this. I hope so, but I'm not going to be cursing here, stuff like that, you know? But here's the thing, right? I have been saved so many times from so many things. I don't expect you to believe it, but I know some of you do believe it, and some of you know it because you know me. And you've seen what I've been through and what I've done to myself and the people that love me. And God, if there's anything I can ever do to bring more comfort to their heart and to let them know how much I love and respect and regret the pain that I've caused in this life, God knows. And God knows that I'm going to make up for that. But